हरि ओम् नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य दशमी कक्षार्थं सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतम्। Welcome you all for the 10th session on online Sanskrit classes. अस्तु, वयम् इदानीं प्रारम्भं कुर्मः। अद्यतनपाठात् पूर्वं वयम् एकवारं गतकक्षायाः पुनस्मरणं वयं कुर्मः. Before we get started with the new topics, we will just revise the older lessons once. The first thing which you have seen was katham in the last class. Katham means how. We know to frame the sentences like balakaha patati, boy reads, balakaha vadati, boy tells. This is a very normal sentence, and if you add katham to the normal statement, it becomes a question, and which means how. Balakaha patati, boy reads. Balakaha katham patati, how does the boy read? And balakaha katham vadati, how does the boy say? Balakaha katham kridati, how does boy play? So that is how it means, and the answers for this would be we have seen couple of normal answers like mandam, shigram, shanaihi, uchchaihi. So we have seen couple of answers which are commonly used, and also for every katham question we can use samyak as the answer, like balakaha katham patati, balakaha samyak patati, balakaha katham kridati, balakaha samyak kridati. So like that we can use katham and samyak, and if you know the specific answer like mandam or shanehi, we can use those as answers for katham questions. And next thing we have seen was kimartham. Kimartham means why. Balakaha patati, boy reads. Balakaha kimartham patati, why does the boy read? Balakaha jnanartham patati, boy reads for the knowledge. So here kimartham, if you add to a normal statement, it becomes a question, and which means why. And the answers for this would be like knowledge or playing or enjoy or any noun form we can take, like jnanam, anandam, anandaha, jnanam. So like that we can take any noun forms, and after that we can add artham to it, like jnanartham, pujartham, patanartham, anandartham. Like that if you add artham to it, it becomes the answer for the kimartham questions. Balakaha kimartham patati, balakaha jnanartham patati, balakaha kimartham kridati, balakaha anandartham kridati. And similarly, mata kimartham devalayam gacchati, mata pujartham devalayam gacchati. So like that kimartham we have seen in the last class, and we have also have sapta kakaraha. The 7 questions which we generally use while conversing in Sanskrit, like we have seen kim, kutra, katham, kimartham, kutaha. So, like that we have seen 7 question terms, and we have also seen corresponding exercises, how do we make questions using them. And the next thing was we have seen the bhutakala prayogaha, like how do we say the past tense words. Balakaha gacchati, balakaha gatavan. So we have seen couple of examples, and today also we will see couple of examples, and we'll see couple of examples before we get started with the today's session. And next, sambodhana, how do we address somebody like Mahodaya, Arya, and Bahini, and Sita, it becomes Site, and Balakaha becomes Balaka, Ramaha becomes Rama. So we have seen these things, and how do we address or how do we call somebody in Sanskrit. That's what we have seen in the last class. And for all these topics, the workbook exercises we have seen from 36 to 43. So this is for the offline workbook. So that is what we have seen in the day 9 session. And Today we'll just revise once the Bhutakala as it is little important compared to other topics. So I'll just do a little recap on this. So we already know the words like Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Eshaha, Kaha, Bhavan. These are all the masculine singular words like Ramaha is the person name of the person, Saha he, Eshaha he, Kaha who, Bhavan you, and similarly the feminine words like Sita, Balika, Nadi, Sa, Esha, Ka, Bhavati. So we have seen these feminine words, and all the words which are listed here are the singular words. And for example, the present tense we used to say like Ramaha asti, Sita asti. It means Rama is there and Sita is there, and Shunakaha asti, dog is there, and Nadi asti, the river is there. So for all singular thing we will use asti, and the past tense was Rama was there. If you want to say, the asti becomes asit. Ramaha asit, Rama was there. Sita asit, Sita was there. Balika asit, Balika was there. And Bhavati asit, you were there. And Kaha asit, who were there. So like that, asit gives a past tense form for the asti. And for the Bahuvachanam, for all the words above, the corresponding Bahuvachanam is given below. Like Ramaha is a singular, Ramaha is plural, and Vaidyaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Shunakaha, Sita, Sitaha, Balika, Balikaha. So like that we have seen all the Bahuvachana forms. For all Bahuvachana forms, the present tense form will be Santi. Ramaha Santi, all Ramas are there. Vaidyaha Santi, all doctors are there. Sitaha Santi, all Sitas are there. And Balikaha Santi, all Balikas are there. So Santi gives the meaning of present tense, they are there. And the corresponding past tense form will be Asan. Ramaha Asan, all Ramas were there. Bhavantaha Asan, you are all there. And Sitaha Asan, all Sitas were there. And Bhavatyaha Asan, you were there. And Nadyaha Asan, all rivers were there. So if you want to say past tense Bahuvachanam, that means the plural, we can use Asan. And we have also seen Aham. Aham Asmi is the present tense form. That means I am there. And Aham Asam is the past tense form. I was there. Aham Karyalaye Asam. I was at the office. Aham Devalaye Asam. I was at temple. Aham Vidyalaye Asam. I was at school. And similarly, Vayam Smaha is the present tense form and Vayam Asmaha is the past tense form. Vayam Devalaye Asmaha, we were at temple. Vayam Vatikayam Asmaha, we were at garden. And Vayam Grihe Asmaha, we were at home. So like that we have seen four words like Asit, Asan, Asam, Asmaha. And we have also seen the other words like Ramaha Gachati. So Asti, Asit, it is there, it was there. And other verbs like Gachati, Likhati, Patati, Khadati. So all these verbs, how does the past tense form look like? So here Ramaha Gachati, that is the present tense form. Rama goes. And Ramaha Gatavan, he went. Rama went. So Gachati becomes Gatavan for all the masculine singular words. Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Eshaha, any other masculine singular words, we can use Gatavan. It means it went. And similarly, for all singular feminine words like Sita, Balika, Nadi, Sa, Esha, Ka, Bhavati, for all feminine singular words, the Gatavati is the form. So Ramaha Gatavan, Sita Gatavati, Vaidyaha Gatavan, Shunakaha Gatavan, Sita Gatavati, Balika Gatavati, Nadi Gatavati. And For the plural forms like Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha. So for all plural forms, the past tense form will be Gatavantaha. Ramaha Gatavantaha. Vaidyaha Gatavantaha. Shunakaha Gatavantaha. So like that for all masculine plural forms in past tense, it will be Gatavantaha. The present tense form for this is Ramaha Gacchanti. They are all going. And Ramaha Gatavantaha. They all went. So this is the difference. And similarly for all feminine uh, plural forms like Sitaha, Balikaha, Nadyaha, Kaha, Bhavatyaha. So all these feminine forms, we also we in present tense we used to have a single thing like Sitaha Gacchanti. See, all Sitas are going. And in past tense Gatavatyaha. Sitaha Gatavatyaha. Balikaha Gatavatyaha. Nadyaha Gatavatyaha. So these are the forms. So here in the past tense we have to remember only four forms like Gatavan, Gatavati for masculine and feminine singular, and Gatavantaha, Gatavatyaha for masculine and feminine plural forms. And here for Aham, for Aham we can use either Gatavan or Gatavati based on the gender. Like if a male says Aham Gatavan is the right form, and if it is for female, it is Aham Gatavati is the right form. And similarly for Vayam, Vayam Gatavantaha, we went, and Vayam Gatavatyaha, we went for masculine and feminine correspondingly. So this is what we have seen in the last class about Bhutakala. अद्यतन विषयः अस्ति भविष्यत् कालः. So it means the future tense. So whatever we have seen, the forms and the usage, they are all past tense forms, and we now we are going to see about future tense. Like again we have the same set of words here. Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Saha, Eshaha, Kaha, Bhavan. So all these are masculine singular words, and feminine words like Sita, Balika, Nadi, Sa, Esha, Ka, Bhavati. All these are feminine singular words. And Yanam, Mitram, and you can take other, all these two are the neuter singular words like Yanam, Mitram, Vahanam, Pushpam, Dwaram. So all these are neuter singular words. For future tense, in the present tense we used to say Gachati, like Ramaha Gachati, Rama goes. Vaidyaha Gachati, Vaidya goes. Shunakaha Gachati, Shunaka goes. And Sita Gachati, Sita goes. Balika Gachati, Balika goes. And Nadi Gachati, river goes. And Yanam Gachati, the vehicle goes. Mitram Gachati, the friend goes. So Gachati is the common form for all these words, and in future tense, in the future tense, it is called Gamishyati. Gachati is the present tense form, and Gamishyati is the past future tense form. Like Ramaha Gamishyati, Rama will go. Vaidyaha Gamishyati, Vaidya will go. And Bhavan Gamishyati, you will go. And Sita Gamishyati, Sita will go. And Balika Gamishyati, Balika will go. And Nadi Gamishyati, Nadi will go. And Yanam Gamishyati, Yanam vehicle will go. And Mitram Gamishyati, friend will go. So Gamishyati is the same form you can use with all masculine, feminine, and neuter in singular form. So Gachati becomes Gamishyati. And similarly, for all these singular forms, the corresponding plural forms are given below. Like Ramaha, Vaidyaha, Shunakaha, Sitaha, Balikaha, Nadyaha. So all these are the plural forms for the singular words given above. For this, the present tense forms were Ramaha Gacchanti, Vaidyaha Gacchanti, Shunakaha Gacchanti, Ete Gacchanti, Sitaha Gacchanti, Balikaha Gacchanti, Nadyaha Gacchanti, Yanani Gacchanti, and Mitrani Gacchanti. So, like that, for all plural nouns, we use Gacchanti is the form, and in the future tense, it becomes Gamishyanti. So, Gacchati, Gacchanti, Gamishyati, Gamishyanti. So, this is it resembles the same, it will maintain the same suffix similar to the present tense form. Only the base form changes. Gacchati becomes Gamish. Gamish is the word, it gets changed. And remaining suffix is same. Gacchati, Gamishyati, Gacchanti, Gamishyanti. And that's the only change. And it gives a future tense meaning. And similarly, the Gamishyati, Gacchati, Gamishyati, similarly for all the verbs, you will have the future tense forms. Likhati, Lekishyati, Patati, Patishyati, Vadati, Vadishyati. So if you read all the verbs that are in a sequence, you might understand the pattern for the future tense. And similarly, for aham, in the present tense form, we used to use aham gachami. Here, aham gamishyami. So the gamish will remain same for all the future tense forms. And similarly, vayam gachamaha is a present tense form, and vayam gamishyamaha is a future tense form. So Vayam Devalayam Gamishyamaha, we will go to temple. Vayam Vatikam Gamishyamaha, we will go to garden. And Aham Vidyalayam Gamishyami, I will go to school. So this is how the usage will be. And as we already have the Kriya Pada list in the previous one, I have updated with the new column with the future tense forms also. Like Gacchati becomes Gamishyati, Agacchati becomes Agamishyati, Patati becomes Patishyati, Patati becomes Patishyati, Kridati becomes Kridishyati, Vadati Vadishyati, Pibati Pasyati, Likhati Lekishyati, Nayati Neshyati, Pashyati Drakshyati, Pruchati Prakshyati, Bhavati Bhavishyati, Milati Melishyati, Tejati Tekshyati, Kadati Kadishyati, Janati Nyasyati, Karoti Karishyati, Shrunoti Shroshyati, and Dadati Dasyati, Preshyati Preshayishyati, Prakshalayati Prakshalayishyati, Uttishtati Utthasyati, Upavishati Upavekshyati, Sthapayati Sthapayishyati, Smarati Smarishyati, Suchayati Suchayishyati, Ichchati Eshishyati, Svikaroti Svikarishyati, Grihnati Grahishyati, Roditi Rodishyati, Shaknoti Shakshyati, Anayati Aneshyati, Krinati Kreshyati, Nindati Nindishyati, Havyati Havasyati. So these are the future tense forms, and this is a list of 35 verbs which are very frequently used and we are in a regular conversation. And for those, the corresponding future tense forms were updated in the Kriya Pada sheet. And for example, for each future tense, we'll get like Balakaha Gamishyati, Balika Gamishyati, Balakaha Gamishyati, Balakaha Gamishyanti, Aham Gamishyami, Vayam Gamishyamaha. Similarly, Karishyati, Balakaha Karishyati, boy will do, Balakaha Karishyanti, boys will do, Aham Karishyami, I will do, vayam karishyamaha, we will do. So like that, for each future tense form we'll get four other forms to use with singular, plural, and aham and vayam. So that is all for the future tense forms. Actually, future tense is very easy if you are familiar with the present tense. The only base word changes here. So now, let's. If you have any questions, let us get clarified, and after that, let us try to frame few basic sentences using future tense. अस्तु, वयम् अग्रे गच्छामः. अग्रिमविषयः यदि तर्हि. It means if then in English. So वयम् उदाहरणं दृष्ट्वा एतस्य अवगमनं प्राप्नुमः. So here vidyut asti. Vidyut is electrical power. Electrical power is the power is there, and deepaha jwalati, the lamp glows. So यदि विद्युत् अस्ति तर्हि दीपः ज्वलति. If the electrical power is there, then lamp will glow. And similarly, pariksha asti, छात्रः पठति. यदि परीक्षा अस्ति तर्हि छात्रः पठति. Exam is there and student reads. If exam is there, then student reads. यदि परीक्षा अस्ति तर्हि छात्रः पठति. And similarly, भानुवासरः अस्ति कार्यालयस्य विरामः भवति. Sunday is there and office holiday will be there. And यदि भानुवासरः अस्ति तर्हि कार्यालयस्य विरामः भवति. If there is a Sunday, then office will be holiday. And similarly, madhuram asti balakah khadati. यदि मधुरम अस्ति तर्हि बालकः खादति. If sweets are there, sweet is there, then the boy eats. And bhavati vipanim gacchati, aham agacchami. You are going to market and I am coming. यदि भवती विपणिं गच्छति तर्हि अहम आगच्छामि. If you go to market, I come, then I come. And similarly, vrishtihi asti chatram nayami. Rain is, there is a rain, and I am carrying the umbrella. Yadi vrishtihi asti tarhi chatram nayami. If there is a rain, then I will carry umbrella. So it is, if you see, all these scenarios are if and then. If particular action happens, then the other particular action happens. So basically if and then. यदि परीक्षा अस्ति अहं शीघ्रं विद्यालयं गमिष्यामि तर्हि अहं शीघ्रं विद्यालयं गमिष्यामि. So यदि शनिवासरः अस्ति तर्हि अहं चित्रमन्दिरं गमिष्यामि. So like that we can make lot of sentences using Hedi and Targi, and Hedi and Targi is most used while speaking generally. So that's all about this Hedi and Targi. If you have any questions you can ask, and you can try to frame few sentences using Hedi and Targi. Agrimavishyaha cha eva iti api. एतानि चत्वारि पदानि सामान्यतया सम्भाषणसमये अस्माभिः बहुवारं एतेषां प्रयोगः भवति. So we generally use these four sentences very frequently while talking. So let us understand these words with some examples, like Ramah, Lakshmanah, Sita, Vanam Gacchanti. Atra Ramah, Lakshmanah, Sita cha Vanam Gacchanti. Rama, Lakshmana and Sita Vanam, they go to forest. So cha means and. So and here Another example is Devalaye mama mata pita agrajaha cha santi. In the temple, my mother, father, and my elder brother are there. So whenever there is a plural with where you want to specify multiple names of the people or multiple items, at the end of the set you can add cha to represent and in English, like Ramaha, Lakshmanaha, Sita cha vanam gacchanti. And similarly, Lavaha, Kushaha, Sita cha vane vasanti. So like that, cha we can use to represent the guru set of people or set of items. And similarly, the next one was eva, aham madhuram eva khadami. Eva means certainly or only. Like aham madhuram eva khadami. I will eat only sweet. So here there is a special with eva. When we use eva at different places in the sentence, the meaning changes. Example, Balakaha shlokam patati. Boy reads the shloka. So now we'll try to add eva with this sentence. Balakaha eva shlokam patati. Boy only reads the shloka. That means no other people read the shloka. Only boy reads the shloka. And similarly, Balakaha shlokam eva patati. Boy reads only shloka. He doesn't read katha, or he doesn't read kavya, or he doesn't read anything else. He reads only shloka. And the next example is Balakaha shlokam patati eva. He does the action of reading only. He does the action of shloka reading only. He doesn't write the shloka, or he doesn't sing the shloka, but he only reads. That's what it means. So based on the location of eva, the meaning of the sentence changes. So basically, when we use eva, the previous word will get emphasized, and the previous word will get more attention in the sentence. And next thing is iti. If you want to say something is said by somebody, whatever they said, you can say the same thing and you can use iti. Like example, Vande Matram iti Sainikaha vadanti. The Sainika tells Vande Matram. That means Sainika tells that Vande Matram. So that or thus, that the equivalent for that or thus is iti. And similarly, next example is Patham Patatu iti Pita Vadati. The father says that you read the lesson. So whatever we will write in the double quotes, the same thing you can write in the double quotes and you can put iti after that or before that. So that is the main usage of iti. And another example is aham devalayam gacchami iti mata uktavati. Mata kutra asti? Mata aham devalayam gacchami iti uktavati. So where is the mata? She said that she will go to temple. She is not here. So something like that. Whatever mata said, the same thing repeats, and after that iti, then mata uktavati. That is how the iti usage will be there. And the next word is api. Ramaha vanam gacchati. Sita api vanam gacchati. Rama goes to forest. Sita also goes to forest. So api means also. Ramaha vanam gacchati. Lakshmanaha api vanam gacchati. And similarly, Vidyalaye Kridanganam api asti. So here the speciality for api also similar to eva. Based on the position of api, the meaning changes. Let's take the same example of previous one. Balakaha shlokam patati. Balakaha api shlokam patati. So Balakaha api means boy also reads the shloka. That means some other people also read. Boy also reads the shloka. And Balakaha shlokam api patati. Boy reads the shloka also. That means he also reads katha, story or song or whatever it is, and he also reads shloka with addition to that. And balakaha shlokam patati api. He reads the shloka also. That means he also sings. He also sings the shloka. He also writes the shloka. He also reads the shloka. So based on the api position in the word, the meaning changes. There's the reverse meaning of eva. So here Vidyalaye Kridanganam api asti means in the school the playground also there. That means there is a Granthalaya, library is there, or garden is there. Now playground is also there. So if you want to specify also, we can use api. So these are the four sentences like cha, eva, iti, api. So now let's try to frame few sentences, and before that if you have any questions let's get clarified. अग्रिमविषयः अस्ति तः पर्यन्तम् इति. It means from until. So taha we all already seen how to use, like aham devalayataha griham agacchami. So there we have seen how to use taha. So now the next usage is taha and paryantam. It means from and till. Example, aham shat vadanataha sapta vadana paryantam yogasanam karomi. I do yogasanam from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. So wherever we have the limits like a starting limit and ending limit, we can use taha and paryantam. It means from until. And balakaha navavadanataha dashavadana paryantam patam patati. Boy reads from 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock the lessons. And similarly, it can also be used for the days like Mantri January Masam Prathama Dinankataha Dashama Dinanka Paryantam Bengaluru Nagare Tishtati. The Mantri stays in Bengaluru from January 1st to 10th. Then Mantri January Masam Ekadasha Dinankataha द्वादशदिनाङ्कपर्यन्तं मैसूरुनगरे तिष्ठति. He stays at Mysore from 11th to 12th. And similarly, Yanam Bengaluru-tah Mysuru-paryantam gacchati. The vehicle goes from Bengaluru to Mysuru. Till Mysore. And similarly, Balakaha Prathama Patatah Panchama Pata Paryantam Patati. The boy reads from first lesson till the fifth lesson. So wherever we have instances like from and till, we can use taha and paryantam. Shat vadana taha sapta vadana paryantam. Most of the times this is used for specifying the time. Aham somavasarataha shukravasara paryantam karyalayam gacchami. So like that, most of the times it is used to specify the time or time duration, and sometimes the distance like Bengaluru taha Mysuru paryantam. So it's a very simple word, and we already know the usage of it. Any questions on this one? Okay, so this actually concludes the today's session. Let us just do a small summary on this and we'll go ahead. भूतकालस्य प्रयोगः अस्माभिः दृष्टः. कथं रामः गतवान्, सीता गतवती, रामाः गतवन्तः, सीताः गतवत्यः, एवम् एतादृशप्रयोगाः अस्माभिः दृष्टाः. तथैव भविष्यत्कालस्य प्रयोगः अपि, यथा रामः गमिष्यति, सीता गमिष्यति, बालकाः गमिष्यन्ति, सीताः गमिष्यन्ति, यानानि गमिष्यन्ति, अनन्तरम् अहं गमिष्यामि, वयं गमिष्यामः, एतादृशप्रयोगान् अपि वयं दृष्टवन्तः. अनन्तरं यदि तर्हि इत्यस्य प्रयोगः, यदि वृष्टिः अस्ति अहं छत्रं नयामि, यदि परीक्षा अस्ति अहं पाठं पठामि, यदि विरामः अस्ति अहं चित्रमन्दिरं गमिष्यामि। एतादृशप्रयोगान् अपि वयं दृष्टवन्तः। अनन्तरं अग्रिमविषयः च अपि इति एव। एते चत्वारः शब्दानां प्रयोगः अपि अस्माभिः दृष्टः। च रामः लक्ष्मणः सीता च वनं गतवन्तः। अनन्तरं बालकः श्लोकम् अपि पठति। वन्दे मातरम् इति सैनिकाः वदन्ति। बालकः श्लोकम् एव पठति। सो एतादृश उदाहरणानि वयं दृष्टवन्तः। अनन्तरं तः पर्यन्तम् इति। तः पर्यन्तं यत्र अहं यथा उक्तम् अहं 6:00तः 7:00पर्यन्तं योगासनं करोमि, 7:00तः 8:00पर्यन्तं स्नानं करोमि। एतादृश उदाहरणानि वयं दृष्टवन्तः। अनन्तरं एते सर्वे अपि अस्माकम् अभ्यासपुस्तके 41 प्रथमपुटसङ्ख्यातः 46 सङ्ख्यापर्यन्तम् एते सर्वे अपि तत्र अभ्यासरूपेण सन्ति। वयं सर्वे तद् एकवारं गृहपाठरूपेण वयं कुर्मः। So we have exercises covering this portion from 41 to 46 in the workbook. So let us try to do it in the offline. And that's all for today. अस्तु, धन्यवादः। श्वः वयम् अस्मिन् समये एव मेलिष्यामः। Thanks for attending the session. Let us all meet in the next session. Thank you.